Hello, viewer. Thank you for joining us once again on Real Talk Show hosted by Violet Mbiti, where we interview amazing change makers from across the African continent who are impacting their communities one day at a time. So today, our change maker comes from Kenya, and his name is Paul Akwabi, and he's here to share with us their work at Tech Kidz Africa with regard to how they even promote matters ICT among children. So, welcome to the studio. Welcome to the studio, Paul.
Thank you so much.
Hi, Paul.
Hi.
Kindly introduce yourself to the viewers so that they can get to learn more about you.
Okay, thank you so much, Violet, for this opportunity and this platform. This is an amazing platform for people to be able to tap knowledge, experience of some of us who have started different initiatives from scratch. My name is Paul Akwabi. Born and raised in Nairobi partially. Then at some point, I stayed in western part of the country. Then came to Mombasa to join my university college. And that's where most of my journey started. That's where I can talk about anything about my professional life. And the reason why actually I'm introducing up to that point is because when I was at the university, I was coming up with different innovations. Then I met with investors who were interested, who came from Norway, and they were interested in some of my personal innovations. Then they introduced me to a 9-year-old kid in Norway. And that kid was able to challenge me and show me on what I should twist and turn in some of the innovations that I created here. And among the innovations, I won with it as the best in ICT and entrepreneurship at the National TVET Fair in all universities and colleges. Then it hit my mind. A 9-year-old kid in Norway, Europe, is able to understand what technology is and even advise a university student like me. That disturbed me so much. It reminded me when I was the age of 11 years, when out of curiosity, I blocked my aunt's phone. And I was subjected to thorough punishment like any other kid in Africa that you understand how our Africa parents actually have always been. They wanted to be taking over. They believed by threatening a kid and beating the kid, that's the way forward and all that. But okay, I had done a mistake anyway, but out of curiosity. And out of 11 years old, I was beaten because of blocking a phone. At the age of 21 in the university, I win an award by developing an innovation on the same mobile platform. And here I'm meeting a 9-year-old kid in Europe who is free to interact with technology and is able to even advise me. That challenged me so much. And from then I felt like, you see, there's so many African kids out here who need a platform where they can be able to exercise innovation. They can be able to exercise their skills, their curiosity in technology. So I started the journey of trying to research different curriculums in the first world countries where they introduce kids in technology and customize them to fit the African or the Kenyan education system or the Kenyan market. Since I've been born in Kenya, brought up in Kenya, gone through all the education system in Kenya. So I was trying to customize everything just to fit everything that we are going through, especially the sustainable development goals. And that is how I decided to start an organization, which is a startup called Tech Kidz Africa, where we nurture the spirit of Silicon Valley to children here in Kenya, trying to train them on robotics, uh, coding, which is software development, animation, machine learning, artificial intelligence, and not forgetting the most important, which is usually online safety and cyberbullying, because this is something that is really affecting our generation as they grow up, because there's a lot of misuse of underutilizing of technology currently in market. So that is how Tech Kidz Africa, as an organization, started. And since we started, we have had actually different transformations. Like even last uh, month, that is December, on 10th December, the president of Kenya mentioned and recognized one of the students who started from Tech Kidz Africa 2 years ago, called Ahmed Lukman, who came up with an innovation on, and he's just 16 years, and he came up with an innovation on how to vote using your fingerprints and just using your phone. So up to there, I think, yeah, that's more about Tech Kidz Africa.
All right. So how do you identify the kids that you wish to recruit in your, even in your training?
Okay. We have different ways. Actually, we have two ways. The first way is we usually make advertisement on how we are recruiting different cohorts, and we try to tell parents, teachers, caregivers, and anyone around who knows of any kid who is curious in technology, who is trying to show some innovative characteristics at home. You can get that, you get a 7-year-old kid who knows how to repair a TV but doesn't have the exact knowledge on what he's doing, but he loves just electronic things or maybe playing games and all that. So we try to advertise first of all that way, so that most of the kids that are brought here, they're already tech savvy. They already have that anger of getting knowledge about innovating. It's usually easy for us to walk that journey with them, and it's usually actually without any struggle, because already they have that zeal in them on innovation. That is the first one. The second one, we usually have school programs that we go there, and especially what we do here to every kid, and we believe every child is supposed to learn and know about online safety and cybersecurity skills on some of the do's and don'ts. And through that, we are able to also recruit some of the curious minds. But this one, we usually do it as a project from one school to another in partnership with different organizations as well.
All right, all right, yeah. All right. So for how long have you been in existence as Tech Kidz Africa?
Okay, this should be our third year. We started actually 2017 late, or so that is just like 2018. So we started, that's when we started with actually 2 kids. Then the number started growing out of reference, and also out of how kids have been able to come up with solutions. There is a program in one of the TV stations called Lion's Den, which usually features innovations here. So we have had 7 kids from our organization presenting technology-related innovations, and all of them got funded, with the least getting at least 100,000 Kenyan shillings. That is plus a computer of using. So when I started, it's because I didn't have a job, and I thought I had already stopped working with the investors. So I started doing that because I wanted to keep myself a bit busy, as I think what I'm supposed to do with my life, either to be an innovator, entrepreneur, or just seek for employment, since I had programming skills with me from school. So I thought, let me just interact with kids. And this was not the first time I'm interacting with kids, because as I've been growing up, even with when I was in secondary school, I was teaching a Sunday school. So already I had that passion of just teaching the kids as we grow up. But this time now I decided to do it in a different way. Now trying to teach kids, but through technology, and trying to show them how they can look at challenges and problems they're going through as opportunities for them to come up with innovation and still using technology as the tool to come up with solutions.
All right. So kindly share with us the investors who have supported you in your initiative.
Okay. Okay. First of all, I usually say we have never gotten like money in funding, and we have leveraged so much on partnerships. So, and partnerships in kind most of the time. Like, for example, we have worked with most innovation hubs as spaces for us to exercise the training and to float our curriculums in. So that's where our meetup points with the kids are. We have worked with Swahili Port Hub in Mombasa here. We have worked with, we are working actually with Swahili Port Hub. We are working also with Close the Gap Innovation Hub. Close the Gap Innovation Hub it is an innovation hub that has a different concept, and they've been our partners in different ways. First of all, they refurbish computers, and they've been assisting us to get computers in a cheaper way, and also assisting schools to get computers so that they're able also to have our program in a more easier way. So we have worked with Close the Gap, and also we have our partners in US called Arrow. They manufacture electronics, and they were so curious in robotics, and they assisted us to get robotic kits that currently we are using. Apparently, those robotic kits that we are using are very unique, the entire Africa, and kids are able to program even using their mother tongue. So you don't need to even know English for you to be able to program. And that's among the unique aspects that we are trying to push out there. And we're still trying to convert the programming language of these robots and artificial intelligence to more languages. We would like to even convert them to Congolese, Rwandese, and other languages actually in Africa, because we're trying to innovate for Africa by Africans ourselves, so that we're able to consume all this. To consume all this content in a more relaxed, more easier, and more original way, because this is us, and we understand what is affecting us more than any other foreigner out there. So other partners we've worked with, most recent are Communication Authority of Kenya, just in pushing the idea of online safety, because it is within their mandate to make sure that all minors are able to get the right information regarding their online safety. So we have been working with them from 2019, and we have been also distributing small booklets that have a lot of information about the same online safety tips. And right now we are having an innovation magazine called Young Innovators Magazine, which features innovation from kids across the country, teenagers and young adults. And also it has different information on what some of the do's and don'ts in technology, cybersecurity, and how to keep generally safe when you're online. Yeah.
All right. So kindly share on the doors this opportunity has opened for you, maybe regionally in Africa, even maybe here in Kenya, as well as globally.
Okay. Yeah. So first of all, yeah, I had said earlier that when we started Tech Kidz Africa, I wanted it to run for just 1 year as I seek for employment or start just another business. I never saw it as a business in the beginning. I saw it as a way of giving back to the community and trying just to exercise with the minds of kids and see how they can come up with the innovations. Of course, using kids programming languages, but it was not really something to be serious about. So till the end of the year, that's when now we felt like, you see, there's a demand. Even parents started calling us, asking us, when are you opening? When we thought we had finished, because we finished with a technology expo where now we were just showcasing what we have been able to do. So uh, generally, you get that when we were sharing after training all these and our first after the expo, we realized that we can convert all this to a business, and not just a business, it can be a startup which comes up with different contents and different business structure. So I applied the first accelerator. I remember it was called Make IT Africa. It was a German supported accelerator, which was being trained at NILAB in Nairobi. So out of more than 1,000 applicants, we were shortlisted among 30 who went to Nairobi for finalists, and they were only selecting 10. Apparently, we were among the 10, and from there we were being trained for 9 months, and they were selecting only 5 startups in Africa. That is 3 from East Africa and 2 from West Africa. We were among the lucky ones to be selected actually to go to Germany, among the 3 in East Africa. So we went to Germany for 3 months for training on robotics and technology. We attended the biggest innovation festival, and we saw future innovations there. So we had an experience on what is going on actually in the first world countries. And when I came back, that changed the way I viewed at things. That changed the way I viewed at Africa, because I felt like if this is how the world is going to be, then there's so much we need to do from our upcoming generation, so that they can be able to match the market, so that they're able also to see uh, to understand and to be also part of the solution givers globally, because globally you realize every continent and every country is trying to fight to bring the best to support the humanity. So that is what I saw when we came back. So from there we were also in another competition, which were among top 10 in Africa. It was called Global Social Ventures. We were actually position 3. They were only selecting 2 to go to Rabat in Italy. Then 2019, we were voted actually the best in education and technology in Kenya, and we went to represent Kenya in London. And from then, it has changed so many things in terms of partnership and in terms of how we look at ourselves. We have had kids being published in different newspapers and blogs. Actually, the number of kids that have been able to be published are around 87 in different blogs and newspapers and all that. I wanted to share, but I think there was a problem. There's a problem with my computer on sharing. Yeah, so that changed the entire way on how we have been looking at things. Then finally was selected also in Metis Fellowship, which is strictly education-related startups, and also in Mandela Washington Fellowship, which is a flagship project under the United States government. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So tell us about your team at Tech Kidz Africa.
Okay. Actually, Tech Kidz Africa is a unique has a unique model on how we are recruiting our team, and this is based with my my past, and in reality, Tech Kidz Africa is almost a replica of how I've been just growing up. At the university in campus, when I didn't have money, I used to go to wash trucks and get paid, then get some small pocket money to pay my school fee, to not really paying my school fees. On the school fees side, I usually don't want to talk much about it because at some point I had to forge exam pass because I have just I had a dream that I thought I have just to push, and if I go back to up country, I might never come back here. So it's not something that I'm really happy about what I did because it's a wrong thing, but it is something that okay, I have just to mention in a quick way. So at in Tech Kidz Africa, I was just this still just on the team. All the trainers at Tech Kidz Africa are university students who are undertaking technology-related courses, and they're not just any university students, but they are also having innovations at their university prospective universities. So that is how we recruit. We get students who are good in who are having their innovations. Then we make them to mentor the kids who are upcoming innovators at the same time. And we get them, of course, it's on voluntary basis. So what we do is we just get them maybe something very small for fare and just some very small upkeep. But that is the model of how we are working. Like right now, we are working with the team, one of the teams that are having startup in artificial intelligence. It's among the best startups that have been voted in Africa on artificial intelligence, and they're among the trainers who are training artificial intelligence and robotics. Among our team, still we're having guys who are having startup that is has been developing the ventilator during this COVID period. So we are working with the best minds from the university level to train the best minds, which are the upcoming teenagers, kids and teenagers, to face now the world. And I think this is around among the reasons why we have been getting a lot of results. So that is how our model is, and our project manager is called Jasin Owili. We have our team lead called Latifa Noor, and we are having Laura. We are having okay. We have a team of almost 30. So I can't actually mention all of them. I just to mention the ones who are leading different departments as per now. Yeah.
Even there's one called Gabriel. Do you know Gabriel?
Yes. Also, Gabriel is part of our team.
Yeah, so Gabriel wants to join the studio. He's disappeared. I don't know where he's gone to. Yeah. So if he joins again, I'll add him to the stream. So what message do you have for the African youth?
Okay, the message is you cannot sit and complain. Let us take advantage of the problems that are here in Africa, because where there are problems, it means there are opportunities to come up with solutions. Let us look at all the problems in Africa, including the problem of not being able to go to school, including the problem of us being a lot of youths being jobless. Let's look at them actually as opportunities for us to crack our minds and come up with solutions. And this is how it works. At any given point to come up with any solution to humanity, money will always follow, because most people usually talk about how I don't have money to start even any business. Come up with a solution that is a solution out here in need. You'll realize that money will always follow. You will never lack someone to hold you or something to put in your stomach as you move forward. So in Africa, what I'll tell all youths is, let's look at our problems and challenges and innovate around them. Come up with solutions. And the solutions will always give us a chance, will always give us a job, will always give us an income, and we'll be able to change Africa one person at a time, one child at a time, one youth at a time. Thank you.
You're welcome. So I'd like you to take this opportunity to pitch to a potential donor. Why should they support Tech Kidz Africa?
Okay, thank you so much. First, right now, what Tech Kidz is looking for is we are fabricating our own robotic kits. If we are on prototyping stage, and if this goes to be successful, it will be the first robotic kit, programmable robotic kit in Africa that is going to change the lives of more than 200 million kids who are still in school. And the robotic kit is called Afribot. It's very, very unique, whereby it has even a solar panel to charge, and the entire casing accessories are used. We use recycled plastic, so we save the environment. We use renewable energy, and at the same time, it supports education. You're able to program using even vernacular languages. That is among the areas we are really looking for support in. First of all, mentorship for on fabricating. We're looking for finances. We're looking for close to 2 million Kenyan shillings. We are looking for networks that can assist us actually even better it much better. Then another thing we are looking for and we are requesting for partnership and sponsorship is on the magazine. We are having Young Innovators magazine, which is a unique magazine that only addresses innovation from young people so that they're able to leverage on their skills and challenge each other. We would like this to be an African affair, not just Kenyan affair, because right now it's a Kenyan magazine, but and we have been able to see how it has been inspiring kids, teenagers, and young adults to even come up with much better innovations. And with that, Africa is going to be the next Silicon Valley of the world, because actually in the entire world, most opportunities are still in Africa. Africa is still untapped. So any investor, any donor who's coming, this is something that if you partner with us, we are going to make sure you see the value of your investment in us. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. So I'd like to add to the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know why he's not able to join. Oh, his camera is not. It's okay. Yeah. So so Paul Akwabi, in 2020, I was a judge at the African Innovation Week.
Yeah.
And it was an awesome experience because we also went and showcased what we do. And I'd also like to encourage you to participate in the Africa Innovation Week 2021.
Yeah, thank you.
So that you may even showcase to the world what you are doing. So I will share this video with the organizers of Africa Innovation Week 2021, so that if they'd like to contact you to see how you can forge partnership, because they are based in Norway. Yeah, so that it will just be awesome to see you move to the next level. Gabriel, I'm trying to add you to the stream. It's not working. Oh yeah, he's trying with another. Okay, let me try again.
So,
okay.
Violet, I think.
I don't know why it's, he's not able to join, but there's no problem. So what's as we finish, what would you like to say? You wanted to say something?
Yeah, so I want to say that I appreciate so much for the actually connection about the Africa Innovation Week, and I think that is a great platform for me. And right now we are looking forward to start a technology academy that is not competing the schools, but it is a value addition to the existing curriculums in schools, because we'll be just researching on the modern things, then try to customize them as fast as possible, then tap into schools. Because we understand countries cannot be changing curriculums every year in, year out, because a curriculum has to work out through for almost 12 years up to the entire circulation on the learning calendars for them to be able to see anything to change. So that will be a great platform for us, Tech Kidz Africa, for me as well. I've been at Nairobi Innovation Week a couple of times. I've been at Pwani Innovation Week, and I believe now Africa Innovation Week is just another now level I'm looking forward to be able to be part of in future. So thank you so much, and I'm looking forward actually to be part of in this 2021.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Yeah, because it will be nice to see you pitch, and also if you're successful and you become the winner, you may get the opportunity to travel to the Startup World Cup. This year it's going to be hosted in at the Silicon Valley.
Wow.
Yeah, in California.
Yeah.
So yeah, so if things go well, yeah, it's going to be held there. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for taking your time. I appreciate. And Gabriel tried to join, but he couldn't because his camera is not on, and also his audio is not on. All right. So thank you so much, and I wish you the best in your endeavors. All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate. God bless you, and thanks for this platform. Thank you.
You're welcome. So viewer, thank you for taking your time to join the show today. It's been an honor to have you on board. Join us next time, even as we bring another amazing change maker from Africa, who's going to share with us what they are doing. Kwaheri.